On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good. Touch my swag, this shit cool. I look fly, I look good.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bonnie Blue and I am back for another Black Anchor review. It was the season finale of season 3. Thank God we're finally here. I feel like we've been on season 3 for fucking ever, okay? Anyway, you guys, let's just get into my notes. Let's start off with Teddy, okay? So, you guys, this episode, Teddy decided to do some adult shit and finally meet with his father, who he has not been in contact with for a little over 10 years. He had sparingly, close relationship with his father, where he would drop shit off to him every now and again and then disappear and not really be in his life. So he comes over to Teddy's apartment, which is quite nice, I might add. And, basically talks to him. And he's like, where do we start this conversation? Like, how do we start to talk about years of my father not being in my life? And he just basically asked, man, where the fuck you been at? You know what I'm saying? Where you been at? Like that. Like, what's up? And daddy basically explains that when him and the mama stopped fucking finally, when they stopped being together all together, and I mean when they stopped fucking, because that's what this sound like to me. It sound like he would come back, fuck your mom every now and again, drop you off a gift, and then go ahead back by whatever woman he was really living with. And when that situation really ended, he told Teddy, Shakir, is it Shakir? I think that's his real name, whatever. But he told him, he was like, it's up to you now whether you want to, follow me or be in my life, because I gotta go. And Teddy is like, that's some backwards ass shit for you to think that me, your son, was supposed to make the effort to be in your life and not you make the effort to be in my life. You guys, this scene pissed me off so fucking much. And it was the first time that I fully agree with C's that he never should have met that nigga. And the only reason that nigga probably wanted to meet with him in the first place is because Teddy is on television and doing well for himself. But I really feel like Teddy should have told him fuck him when he said that shit to him. How and on what planet do you think it is up to your child to make sure that you're a part of their life? He was supposed to call you, right? He was supposed to stop being an adolescent teenager with a brain not fully formed and with daddy issues. He was supposed to stop dealing with that, which he probably didn't even realize he was dealing with because he was what? A fucking child. He's supposed to stop, reassess his own shit, and pull it together long enough to stop being mad at you for not being around all the time so that he can call you and reach out to you and make sure that you are a part of his life. Really, my nigga? Do you know the whole purpose of having parents? The purpose of having parents is that when you're a child, when you're a teenager, you don't know any better. Physically, scientifically, your brain is not fully fucking formed. But as an adult, which you're supposed to be when you have children, you're supposed to be able to look at everything. You're supposed to look at it from a different aspect, which is why you should be the one reaching out to your son, not the other way around. And that was so fucked up to me, and in a grave, just moment where I wanted to jump through the fucking television. Like, I really, really wanted to smack the shit out of this retarded looking ass man, okay? Because, I just didn't understand that. Like, you didn't fuck this dude up for life. With the sensitivity, and I'm not talking about no bitch sensitivity, but I'm just saying sensitivity as a person in respect of women, things that Teddy could have learned from having a father in his life consistently, or just feeling that love from somebody. From more than just his mom, or more just whoever the person that raised Teddy. When you have more people around you that love you, you come out as a better person. But when you knowingly have people that are supposed to be prominent in your life that you feel don't love you, that takes something from you as a child, that takes something from you as an adult, and kind of turns you into a kind of cold-hearted person in some ways. You may not be as emotionally supportive or even emotionally available as you could be had you been brought up by somebody who was fully equipped to deal with having a child. But Teddy's daddy was not. But the kicker for me was when Teddy daddy had to tell him about his other children and his grandchild whose lives he is in. Oh, is that because you still fucking their mama? That makes me want to say some really disrespectful, grimy shit. But I'm just going to take a deep breath and just say, Love you, Teddy, man. That's all I can say about that, because that pissed me off. So, you know, I feel for Teddy. So, I mean, y'all know I fucks with Teddy. So, yeah. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga completely. Then Puma finally brought Kwani and Tamia back to New York to surprise them with the shop that he rented out. So he's gonna start his own tattoo parlor again. And Kwani does not want to deal with this shit again. She does not want to come back to New York and deal with the drama that she had to deal with Black Ink and C's and all of them. And Puma just finally tells her, look, I had to stop worrying about other people, and your ass needs to stop worrying about other people. This what we gonna do. This how we gonna handle this, and we gonna move on with our fucking lives, okay? And she decided that she was gonna move her baby back to New York. Now here's my thing. Even though I hope that this goes well for Puma, I hope that this is more successful than his last business. And I am glad to hear him saying that, you know, nigga was in his head and he might have been doing the most because, you know, people in your head and you can't get them out and that's all you thinking about, then that's how you're going to react. So I feel for him in that way, and I hope that he's past that point in his life, and I hope that this business is successful for him and for his wife, because at the end of the day, I love black love and I want black people / Hispanic people to win. You know what I'm saying? Hispanic people are black to me. I know y'all don't think y'all black, but y'all black to me. Hey, we allow y'all to say nigga without, punching the fuck out of y'all. Like, I don't understand why, we can't consider y'all motherfuckers black when y'all grew up in the same hoods as we do when you were, in America. You know what I'm saying? But, you basically come from the same, group of people down the line and all of that type of shit. Indigenous black fucking people mixed with, European people. But I'm not even going to get all deep into that. Y'all know I love y'all. So, yeah, I want for them to win. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how crazy I think Kwani is. I love you, boo, but your ass acted crazy. Your ass acted paranoid and just overly dramatic. But this is a television show. So, gotta make this money. Gotta stay on the show. Okay? And that's why we need a tattoo parlor where? In New York and not in Atlanta, because we need a tattoo parlor where we're gonna be able to be on the show. Now, I wonder, how would it have gone for him had he opened a tattoo parlor in Atlanta, and would the production company have made a Black Ink Crew Atlanta based off the shop that he eventually puts together with the people out there? And you would have been the kingpin of your own fucking show. But I can't give this advice for free. Anyway, let's get into oh shit. So, oh shit decided not to go through with the vasectomy. I'm happy he didn't go through with the vasectomy because, like he said, I envision one day that he will get some type of common sense. And some woman that is halfway decent will want to marry him and have children for him. And you don't want to be 35 or 32, 35 years old with a new wife and y'all can't have no kids because you cut your dick off. Well, you snipped when you were in your late 20s to keep from constantly getting bitches pregnant. When you could have just used condoms or had a steady bitch and had her be on birth control. But you should always use condoms because you obviously have sex with random strangers enough for you to catch an STD. So yeah. They had a party for this nigga thinking he had the vasectomy. Strippers, everybody in that bitch, drinks galore. It was a party. Alright, there's a fucking party. I'd have been like, man, fuck him, he ain't get a vasectomy. Stripper bitch, come over here. I can't get you pregnant. Come over here. Okay? But anyway, so when they find out about the party, they're like, man, fuck all that. This party is over, man. Get your ass up off the floor. And then Kathy happy ass come through. And Kathy came through like she expected to get some dick that night, if you ask me. Up until C's decided to burst some bubbles, since motherfuckers want to be around here acting the same old way. You know what I'm saying? Talking about they gonna change, talking about they gonna do better, but still around here acting like they gonna fuck any and everybody with a vagina, okay? So C's decides, you know what? I'm gonna teach that ass a lesson. Now, normally I be like, C's, man, why you did that shit? But honestly, I was kind of here for this one. He had video from, I guess it's cameras in the shop of shit fucking some random stranger all over the place. And just his glasses and his tube socks, okay? And I'm sorry, you guys, but I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. And he was trying to get it off. And it wasn't working. I thought it was hilarious. And personally, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Kathy flipped out and you're better than this. You know what I'm saying? They exploited him. No, this nigga's exploiting himself, okay? And if he would get his shit together, then stuff like this would not be happening. You know, like if you had your own place that didn't have cameras in it to fuck people in, if you didn't just fuck random strangers off the street. If you wore condoms, we wouldn't even be having this fucking party in which we show a tape of you unknowingly being taped fucking some stranger. So even though, like, I thought it was funny, it was kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It was unnecessary and it caused a whole bunch of bullshit, which made C's rethink his situation, okay? But Kathy got busting her shit by some mixy chick who was at the party. I wonder if that was the same chick who was in the video with him. Because I don't understand why else you would get into a fight with somebody, you know, just randomly. Because they said something about him fucking in a video. Girl, that is not your man no more. Like, he is your baby's father, and that is it. If it don't have nothing to do with Achilles, you need to get the fuck past it. But it's obvious that that would never happen. And you will always be on this man's dick, and he will always be stuck with your crazy ass, running behind him, screaming and hollering, worrying about what he doing with dick that ain't yours. But that's no shit in Kathy's problem. Moving the fuck along. So Duchess moves back to North Carolina in the heat of the night, like the cameras wasn't there. I'm like, okay, now Black Ink Crew, you need to just show her on the plane instead of showing her leaving the apartment with this nigga trying to act like he sleep. Don't do me. This is not Love and Hip Hop, okay? I'm gonna need for y'all to keep it real, okay? Anyway, because I'm just saying, ain't no way the fucking camera's coming in my place and I'm knocked out sleep and the camera's in this motherfucker. No, there are like 3 people in my bedroom right now. Of course I know somebody's in here. What the fuck's wrong with everybody? Anyway, so she goes back to North Carolina because she is dead set on opening her tattoo parlor. And I kind of feel like it should have went down like this from the beginning. But y'all didn't have to break up or not really be together or be in limbo with y'all relationship because she left to go take care of business. I don't know how long she was gone, but that bitch bought a place and got her first tattoo by a celebrity. All in this episode, okay? C's ass is still back at the shop trying to figure out what the fuck going on with his relationship, but he's starting to feel like maybe everybody needed a break from Black Ink Crew because sometimes Black Ink Crew be on fuck shit. So he decided to close down shop to go and get his woman in North Carolina who was working on her business and doing her goddamn thing with the help of her father. A real father, real man. Shout out to Tom Joyner, okay? And I have to say that regardless of what anybody has to say about Duchess, I was very happy to see her get her own place. Pretty in Ink, I think that's a cute name. I'm happy she got her own business so she doesn't have to, you know, try to fight for what he has. But I also don't like the way she always looks down on what he has, like it's not something that she wants. Like, I know you think your business is gonna be so ultra professional and shit like that, but bitch, that means you're gonna have to keep your cool all the time too, okay? That's not just for the people in the shop, that's for you too. But like I said, I'm happy to see Duchess get her own business personally because I feel like it's very much something that she can accomplish and she's going to be good at. And if that's what she wants, great for her. I don't think they had to break up and I don't think he had to really close his shop in order for her to get that. If he would have just, you know, got somebody who really know how to manage, then it would have been an easy situation. But it seemed like he don't have nobody in that fucking shop that can manage when he not there, which is retarded as hell to me. But he goes down there and follows her down there. And she like, the fuck you doing here? But he popped up to be there for her. And, y'all, I mean, regardless, I like that. I'm happy for them. I'm happy that he was able to put his pride aside. And regardless to how much he was lacking in his childhood and in his life, show her that amount of love to make that decision for her. Regardless of whatever, because I told y'all before I was kind of on the fence, but I felt like there was a way for them to do this without having to end their relationship. But she had her faults at being selfish and conniving, and he had his faults at being a fucked up male chauvinistic asshole. But if that's, you know, if y'all can work that out and become, you know, each other's other part to make them calm the fuck down and, you know, neutral out, then I'm cool with that, y'all. I'm happy for them. I hope he get Black Ink Crew together, okay, because you can't have your old lady with a shop better than you when she just opened her shit. I'm just saying. And y'all don't have to live down there either. Like, y'all can just go back and forth. With 2 businesses and being on a television show, y'all could definitely make that shit work. It might be hard, but fuck, I would make that shit work. I'm just saying, it's better to have two businesses in a television show to be on one failing business in a television show. Not saying that Black Ink was failing, but I think if Cease was by himself, he wouldn't be doing as good as he's doing with Dutch's help. So they have that reunion next episode, I believe. And I will be reviewing that shit. And they dressed in ball gowns, but they fighting. And I'm like, oh, all right, that's some hood shit that I need to review. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will be back for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Peace out.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good. Touch my swag.